Just wanted to show you guys how to activate the Blue Cruise on the freeway since I've been getting a lot of messages from people about it. So this is a 2022 Ford Mach E Premium fully loaded, and I am going down the freeway in Las Vegas. Right now, it says hands-free. So that means it has activated on this freeway. From what I know, there are invisible blue lines all over across the United States on some freeways, not all. You can tell when your Blue Cruise is on because that stays blue. And sometimes it's kind of nerve-wracking. Like right now I'm you know, going through this freeway and it's about to curve. So I can feel the car kind of like sway to the left, to the right. It won't jump on the other lane. However, the Blue Cruise will turn off once you change lanes or when you apply the brakes. I drive this car on one pedal drive, so I don't really use the brakes as the car brakes for me. And I think that's a great feature because from what I know, your brakes will last longer than on a regular car when you use the brakes a lot. So right now the Blue Cruise turned off. It's green, so that means we're in manual drive. Grab the wheel because if you don't, of course, you're going to crash. That panel right there, that's where the camera is. It is constantly looking at your eyeballs. I have tried it with my sunglasses on and it still works. But for the most part, it's constantly looking at you to make sure that you're looking straight ahead. The minute that you turn for a mere 1 or 2 seconds and you're not looking at that panel right there, the steering wheel will start to vibrate and it will let you know, warning, look ahead, obviously, so you don't crash. The Blue Cruise will turn on again in some parts of the freeway once it detects that invisible line, but for the most part, this freeway doesn't have it. I do have a Tesla. That one comes with full autonomous. If you activate it, it's a $199 monthly subscription from Tesla. I just don't think it's worth it, so I've never turned it on, but I'm pretty sure it's so much better than this. So Blue Cruise is basically just what do you call it, an enhanced cruise control, so you still got to watch out, you still got to hold the wheel, you still have to pay attention. Can't play Candy Crush on your phone like you can with a Tesla when it's on their full autonomous, nothing, so that's the panel that's looking straight at you while you're driving. This one has the panoramic glass roof, which I have tinted because I live in Las Vegas. People are asking me about that as well. I chose to tint it because we get up to triple digits here. My windshields are also tinted clear. I believe it's 70 ceramic. I did 15 all around. And then I believe it's 50% ceramic for my panoramic glass roof. This car does not get hot in Las Vegas. I can have this sitting in a parking lot for 8 hours just doing whatever at the mall or at work. The minute I get in, my car stays cool in the cabin, so it's worth it. So if you guys live in the desert like me, or maybe Arizona or somewhere in the East Coast where it gets really hot and you have a Mach E, I highly suggest you do tint it. So right now, as we're driving, it still has not picked up the Blue Cruise, which obviously it's a new freeway. It stays green for you to let you know that, hey, we're still in manual mode, so just be careful. So for this one, let's say it was turned on and I slowed the car down by releasing the accelerator. It will still stay on Blue Cruise, but the minute that you step on the brakes to stop, it will stop it, which is something that I like. Do I trust it fully? Not yet. I mean, like I said, with the Tesla, I've been in it when a friend of mine had their full autonomous turned on and that car stays straight. It knows where it's going and you can have it fully 100% hands-free. On this car, the Blue Cruise is also amazing. I paid an additional $3,500 for the technology package, so I had that Blue Cruise, but it's still kind of nerve-wracking. And like I said, if you drove this car on Blue Cruise, you'll see what I'm talking about. It does sway left and right. It stays in the middle, but sometimes when there's a car next to you, it's kind of nerve-wracking and you think you're going to hit it, but it's not. Is it worth it? If you're going to be driving a lot of freeways and highways, yeah, why not? add the technology package. It's a fun thing to have. And if you're not going to really use it, 3,500 is a lot of money to just waste. I think the base model, they don't come with it. They don't even come with the panoramic glass roof. The premium and the GT performance, which we also have, does come with all of this. It's absolutely gorgeous. That glass right there gets pretty hot. The sun is beating down. We're at almost 98 degrees in Las Vegas while I was driving that day. And that clear ceramic tint really does help on the windshield because of all of the electronic panels around. You don't have to worry about it getting damaged or whatnot. And the sun is not beating in your head. Not that it ever did, but you can feel the warmthness of of the top of your head if you didn't have that extra protection like I do. And other than that, don't mind my video. It's white because I am the only one doing this video just so I can show you guys how the Blue Cruise work. The verdict, it's not full autonomous, guys. So if you're going to be buying a Mach E, don't expect it to be a Tesla. But it is still a handy feature to have, especially if you're driving long distance. And I'm very happy with this car. It's very, very smooth. It's never given me an issue. The battery does well here in Las Vegas because it's really, really warm. But it does drop in range when it gets cold. I'm not talking about like 60 degrees, 50 degrees. I'm talking about cooler than that. You might lose 30% of range in the wintertime. But for the most part, I love it in Las Vegas. And it's one of the best cars that I ever driven. I love the Mach E. I'm a Ford girl. I've had 3 Mustangs in the past, and this is the first electrified pony out there, so I figured I need to own it. I want it. It's mine, and I'm glad I got her. She's gorgeous. So if you're thinking of buying a Mach E, go for it. You will not be sorry. It's an amazing car.